Hi, I'm Malik Al-Balawi and my partner Ivan. We're gonna do the presentation today about Teliasonera company. We're gonna start with Ivan about the company.
Okay. Well, as you can see from the PowerPoint, Teliasonera, it's a Nordic company. It's based in Nordic company. It's basically into telecommunications, and its CEO it's Johan Denneland. Teliasonera is located in a number of different countries, a number of different locations, and it's always working on expanding and getting more of the market share. Currently, there are about 27,000 employees, and they've been in business for about 20 years or so. The parent company is Teliasonera, and current stock price of Teliasonera is 60.50 kunz. As far as the market analysis itself, basically we're looking at things, who is the market? And the market is, all the phone users themselves. The target market is basically the most popular areas, but as you will see in the video shortly, we're also targeting rural market areas as well. Typically, we're looking at the market in Finland, Norway, Asia, Sweden, Lithuania, Uzbekistan, and parts of Russia now. But far, Finland being the largest, they're also basically the whole beginning. That's where we started. It's one of the fastest growing companies, and currently the growth rate is only 0.1%. But also keep in mind that 0.1% may not seem like a big number. We're also talking about like a lot of population, a lot of opportunities available. The customers' current needs. Obviously, the customers are always looking for more efficient and more reliable service. They provide efficient service without any kind of inconvenience. And the customer's future needs will include things such as customer will always acquire additional services that can enhance easy access of credits. Environmental analysis. Performing environmental analysis, we look at things such as economic. For example, this is more as we're looking at the economic welfare, and which is always on the forefront of the company's plans. And also, company itself, it tries to become a better option for the clients and reduce the competition. As far as the regulation and legislation, the company is always in good terms with all of the markets, all the governments that enters. Demographics, it's among its first goals is being able to satisfy as many customers as possible. And once again, as you will see in the video, it also talks about going to expand into the rural areas where typically there is no internet access, there is no phones, cell phones at least. Attitudes and lifestyles. All employees are always encouraged to stay and focus positively on their own. It keeps it motivated. In other words, it's all about keeping employees with the company for a long term, not just short term. Socio-cultural, the company has had the perception that the more it's able to satisfy the people's desire, socially and culturally, the more clients will attract. So typically if, going out to the rural areas, when there is no phones, there is no internet, more or less those will be some of our loyal customers. Technological, obviously technology is the center of excellence. And more the Teliasonera is able to stay ahead of the competitors, the more it be valuable, the more we have a loyal customer base. Okay. Next, we're going to look at the space analysis. And basically, the space analysis more or less is used to determine the strategic position of the company. And a couple of things they look at, things such as factors that determine financial strength, or FS, factors determining industry strength, factors determining environmental stability, and factors determining competitive advantage. As you can see, some of the numbers are positive, some are negative, and then once those numbers are graphed, this is more or less what the whole strategic positioning looks like, somewhere in the middle more or less. Competition. There are a number of competitors out there. As far as we can tell right now, Teliasonera is the largest market share, is expanding. Some of the competitors would include Giocelli, Monticello, Wholesale, Cancel, Yoigo, and others. And the only one that comes close to Teliasonera is Giocelli at this point. Competition, critical success factors compared to others. So basically we compared a number of different success factors that make Teliasonera more different than a competitor. Some of the things that are way ahead of the others include things such as innovation and low-cost leadership. They are not all about setting high prices, they're more about reaching out to the numbers as many people as possible, kind of same strategy that Walmart was doing in its early beginning before it became a giant. Things that Teliasonera does better than some of its competitors include things such as, obviously, it's a more technologically updated, more innovative. Compared to some companies, there's discounts available, and it's been around for quite some time. Some of the things that competitors do better than Teliasonera typically consists of things such as more advertising. I think it's kind of stands out itself. It's some companies have more sponsors. Teliasonera is huge, so it doesn't need as many sponsors. They're all about increasing their market share and providing quality service to the rural areas. Next, we're going to do a quick little video of some of the goals and recommendations. The Teliasonera is looking to the future. And we are experiencing a little technical difficulties. Well,
We'll get back to the video.
okay, we'll get back to the video next.
Or if it's on, you can turn it on.
Well, we'll get back to the video next. We'll get my lead too.
Okay, so we gotta talk about the SWOT analysis. The studies reveals that the company is very innovative. Its activity, as such as its products and services, are very unique in the market. This makes the company have an edge over its competitors as a part of the differentiation, task or trend. Further, the company employs updated and current technology. This is very important for the company and its business. In a sense, the use of current technology make the company keeps with the pace of the changing customer needs. At the same time, current technology makes the company stand out to meet diverse and dynamic desires of a client at every level. Those having an edge against its key competitors and keep the market leadership based on a strong and great workforce that offers a great deal of teamwork. The company has emerged out as a winner against all obstacles to produce better and quality products and services at all levels. Based on the strong foundation, Teliasonera has kept its tradition or original trend in terms of quality, effectiveness and competence in offering timely service and product, essentially because of a strong workmanship, innovation and use of current technology. Teliasonera offers better and unique product and services to its client, something that has made it keep its position at the top of the market as the leader. To achieve the uniqueness in the products and services and constant use of current technology calls for a great team of employees, such as this company. When you look at the weakness, a study also shows that it's very difficult to maintain standard services everywhere. Thus, because of its expansive market, the company faces a huge deficit in balancing the level of its services across the market. Another thing is that many customers require cheap service. The company falls short in meeting these desired requirements since it has different its products and services at an extra cost that may not meet the client demands. Moreover, the industry offers the same product and service. Competitors target the same population in various market areas. Those has worked against market share of the company eventually. An economic downturn, especially in the recent time, has shrunk people pockets and inhibits or reduce their spending power. Those clients tend to buy less and at the end the level of revenues has reduced significantly. Additionally, the company faces a high competition from its rivals in the market, and this work against the level of income or revenue that the company gets in any given period. Also, when the opportunities, there are huge opportunities in the emerging market that the company has expanded its services. For instance, Asia and Russia, since not many competitors are able to offer quality products and service, the company has the opportunity to showcase its product and services, thereby many steady market leadership position. Based on quality, there are loyal customers who are perceived to retain their loyalty to the company for a very long time. Also you can consider this also as the threats considering the financial performance of the company. Study affirms that the previous year has not been so smooth for the company. However, the overall performance was impacted by modest economic growth, influence and rapidly changing customer behavior. In a sense, the fourth quarter organic revenues remains more or less unchanged year over. At this point, the company continued development of its data pricing models, investing further in network coverage and the quality across its footprints. At the same time, the company secured vital mobile spectrum in Finland and Norway. So that was something of like the weakness and threats that might face the company. And now we're going to talk about the recommendation, and here is a comparing between the strengths and weaknesses of the company. And now we're going to get to the recommendations with Ivan.
Some recommendations, as you can tell by what Malik was saying, although overall performance has been fairly stable, there's always room for improvement. So some of the recommendations we made would more concentrate more in the local markets, such as Nordic and Baltic regions. And basically by doing such, it will help the company boost its margins by consolidating its position to improve operational efficiency. Another thing, recommendation we recommended was more innovation. More or less with innovation, innovation comes up with innovation product packages, such as more or less being able to tailor different customer groups, such as retail versus business industry, simplifying things, making it more user friendly and such. But that also more targeting different population. The video also talks about elderly person being able to use the internet, using the phone system and such. We'll hopefully get the video going soon. And lastly, the recommendation we had was a company to refocus. Well, the company basically has to speed up the process of refocusing on operations from a technology-driven strategy to a customer-related or oriented approach. And this will more or less require the company to benchmark top players in the service industry, for instance, things such as hotels and airlines. By following some of those recommendations, we feel confident that overall there will be some improvements made with whole Teliasonera performance in future. Now let's go back and see if I get the video going again.
Hopefully it's working.
it's working. It is not working.
It's
Yeah, it's a slow connection. Don't tell this. Okay, we got the video now.
A general trend in Sweden and elsewhere is that young people move to the urban areas to get jobs and access to all that is hard to get in rural areas. But in the village of Rivsund, in the northern parts of Sweden, Ulla Svensson has come up with a solution to partly eliminate this trend. She believes that fiber access will make young people stay. By having high-speed connections, you get access to services that you normally only have in urban areas. She has initiated a project of building fiber in her village that has attracted many more villages to join the project. Today, 200 families have signed up and are waiting to get a fiber connection.
Fördelen är att vi kan få snabb kommunikation och alla kan få det. Nu är det ju så orättvist att det är bara de som har kunnat köpa eller skaffa den här Telia som inte har det just nu. Och så finns det ju inte så alla kan få det. Det räcker inte till.
Ulla Svensson is 74 years old. To see the trend of young people moving over many years. But now, the trend is the opposite. They even have families from Germany and the Netherlands that want to get away from the hectic urban life. One of their main arguments in moving to Repsol being the access to fibre that makes it possible to live a more high-quality life and still having access to services over the internet. It's mainly small businesses like a car metal sheet workshop, a microbrewery, a music studio, and many other typical small businesses. The fibre network will be a game changer for the village of Repsol when it's taken into full use in 2000.
And that basically concludes our presentation about Teliasonera. We hope this was beneficial and useful. Thank you for viewing.